Okay, so one of the best things that you can do as a YouTuber is just to be yourself. That's bull. Complete and utter bull. Calling upon the YouTube gods to give me strength. The AC just turned on. Susan? I think she's still the CEO of YouTube. Hey Siri, who's the CEO of YouTube? Susan Witchicky. Hi, I'm Sarah. Welcome to my channel. If you don't know who I am, that's fine. I don't even know who I am. Identity crisis. If you happen to stumble upon this video, it's because you, my friend, want to grow your YouTube channel. And that's cool. Don't we all? We want to get that YouTube money, if you know what I mean. You've probably watched a bajillion videos on how to grow your channel. And they all pretty much say the same thing. Get your retention time, get your watch time. Make sure your viewers stay for a certain amount of time. Make your videos longer. Post consistently. Post videos that people want to watch. Have good thumbnails. Have good tags. Keywords. Good descriptions. Advertise yourself. All that good stuff. You know, that's like all good jazz and all. But they also all say to be yourself. Like why, you know? Don't get me wrong, you can be yourself on camera, you can be whatever you want to do. This is YouTube. I'm not telling you how to live your life. But you don't have to be yourself, you know? Like, first of all, what if you don't know who that is? Second of all, what if you're boring? And third of all, this is YouTube, a creative platform where you are given the opportunity to literally post whatever you want, create whatever you want, develop a persona that no one knows, you know, something funny, something unique, something entertaining. No one's gonna judge you as long as you're not being hateful, you're not being racist, you're not being sexist, you're not being homophobic, you're not being homophobic, you're not being transphobic, all that, you know, negative energy. As long as you're not doing that, you're chilling, dude. Like, you're fine. You can literally post whatever you want. You could post a picture, not a picture, this is an Instagram. You could post a video of you lying in the rain for like 15 seconds and that's a video, you know? The sky's the limit. You have your real life to be yourself, so why do you have to be yourself on camera too? Now I know what you might be thinking.
Sarah, but like, what about when people meet me in real life and I don't act the same way I do on camera? They're gonna hate me.
No, they're not, because think about it. Actors and actresses, all those people, they're not themselves. They are taking on a role, a character, and people still love them. People goggle after them, not goggle. People still fangirl, fanboy, fan person after them, even though they're not themselves. And I know this isn't a movie, but this is still entertainment. You can just basically do what you want and what makes you happy and create content that you enjoy and that you want people to enjoy. I don't know, just don't care too much about other people. And that's easier said than done. I too am in the process of trying to get that into my brain, but it's a little hard when you're a little insecure, if you know what I mean. Anyways, where was I? YouTube doesn't come with a manual on telling you what you can and can't post. I mean, obviously, like don't post like porn or like copyrighted music or like stuff like that, you know? But other than that, do what your heart desires with it. It's free platform. And also don't post like animal cruelty, because I will hunt you down and I will kill you. Okay, so remember the time when YouTube was like this overly saturated playground with like glitter and unicorns and like cutesy transitions and like fonts and like, oh my god, like, I don't know, what are the videos that you supposed like, get ready with me, and they're all like cute and they wake up like so gorgeously and like all this stuff. And then Emma Chamberlain came around and she was like doing her thing and didn't really care about that kind of stuff. And I'm like, sure, other YouTubers did that, but I'm using Emma Chamberlain for an example because she's like really big and like really popular. So basically, she broke the stigma of all that like perfection vibe thingies and she did her own thing. She became like this quirky, like relatable YouTube thing. That trend blew up, right? So now everyone's doing it. There's like a bajillion other YouTubers trying to be an Emma Chamberlain and like doing the Zoom things. And yes, I'm talking about myself. I don't know how to edit any other way. I was thinking about this for like a while. It wasn't like this sudden like, woo, that happened instantly. It was like a thought process when I was like about to sleep or like in the shower, or, like in the car, you know. So I thought about this a lot and I came to the conclusion that the only way to get big on YouTube is, yeah, I wasn't really going anywhere with that one. Basically, if you want to stand out in YouTube, you gotta be unique, and you don't necessarily have to be yourself. The only reason I'm posting this video is because for the longest time, I felt like I had to be myself, and I don't know who that was. I was like, who are you? And then I was like, I don't know, you tell me. And then it was kind of this just back and forth thing, and I was like, okay, cool. So I'm gonna act a certain way, and I'm gonna act relatable, and I'm gonna act quirky so that I can fit the stigma and be cool. When in reality, I don't know who I am. So That's my problem. And even now, I am still working on trying to figure out who that is, so you know, I can like love her and like take care of her and stuff. But you know, for the time being, this is what you get. And until I reach the point where I'm actually happy with my content and stuff, I'll tell you. But for now, not so much. But it's a work in progress. For the longest time, I thought it was like work in progress, but it's actually work in progress, and that makes so much more sense. Also, I thought it was nip it in the butt instead of nip it in the bud, but I think nip it in the butt is better. Where was I? Oh, yes, basically all the other relatable YouTubers out there, they're posting the exact same video, but just with different editing, or like the same editing, but like, you get it. Like, they're pretty much the same. Like, they all look the same, including my videos. I'm included in this sea of like brainwashality, we want to be famous on YouTube kind of stuff. I'm still trying to figure out my way on what makes me happy and my content, you know, that stuff. And once that happens, it's over for you. But until then, yes. I don't know, I just, yeah. Anyways, I said this before, but YouTube is a creative outlet platform where people like you, people like me, people like everyone on YouTube gets a chance to create videos and put them out in the world and get really judged by people if they like them or not, and does a number on your you know, your self-esteem. But it's fine, you know, we're living our life. Basically, if you want to be funny, if you want to be quirky, if you want to be relatable, and that makes you happy, and posting those videos make you happy, go for it. Like, no one's telling you what to do. But if you don't like that stuff and you feel like you have to do that stuff, don't do it. Like, just don't, you know, like, don't try too hard to be something that you're not. Stupid. Anyways, I think I kind of went over this a bit. Basically, I don't know, like 2 years ago, a year ago, a year and a half ago, I don't know, before Corona happened, before I went to college, I used to watch a year ago. Anyways, I used to watch a lot of videos on how to grow your channel, how to get your first 1,000 subscribers, how to get your first 100 subscribers, how to blow up on YouTube, YouTube algorithm, hacks to becoming a famous YouTuber, tips and tricks on growing your channel. All these videos, I watched so many, and they all said the same thing. It was a lot, but basically, yeah, like a lot of them would tell me,
be yourself, be unique, there's no one else like you.
I mean, yeah, that's true, like, you are unique in your own special way, but if you wanna, like, fit up a little and, like, be a little extra, you know, like what I'm doing right now, like, I don't talk like this in real life, but, like, it's fine, because if I actually talk like how I actually talk on camera, it's pretty boring. I don't know why I'm, like, channeling, like, Miranda Sings, which I'm not doing it really well, but it's, like, fine. Like, Miranda Sings, like, she doesn't act like that in person, but everyone still loves her, you know? Just, wow. Thank you, Miranda Sings. You're great. I hope your baby's doing good. Anyways, yeah, like, I was so obsessed with it, and I wanted to, you know, grow my channel. I want to be the next Emma Chamberlain. Like, don't we all? She's, like, so cool.
Besides the point.
So they told me to be myself. I was like, okay, I don't know who that is yet, so I'm going to act a certain way that I think people want to see, and I'm gonna put that on my channel. And because of that, it resulted in a lot of, like, really cringy videos, and I was just looking at some past ones, and I was like, who is she? She needs help. That's so gross. Like, I don't even know why I put those videos up, but they're still up, and if you want to watch them, you know, that's cool. I mean, I guess, like, it's kind of embarrassing, but I'm not like to be like, oh yeah, like, don't watch it, like don't watch it, oh my god, like, oh, why is she? Like, no, they are crappy videos, I'll give you that. Like, I don't know what I was doing. I mean, I still don't know what I'm doing. I hope I look back in the future and I look at this video, I'm like, ew, gross, because that means progress. You know what I mean? I never like sit down videos because I never know what I'm saying. In my head, it sounds all good when I'm planning out this video, and then when I actually talk, it just kind of slips my mind. Oh my gosh, I'm so relatable. Oh, you see, like, I'm so tired. Like, I just wanted, why can't I post a video of, like, me sniffing, like, a plant or something, and, like, that just be it? But I guess that's not really entertaining. But no, yeah, so I'm finding my niche, my category, what I like to do, and until then, you will get generic videos where I act like a complete idiot. Like, literally, you could talk in an accent and no one would know any better, and you can just go on like that for a really long time, and then you're like, oh, psych, I'm actually from the United States, and they're like, oh my god, like, how did you fake an accent so well, and I really thought you were from England, or like the UK or something, and then you're like, nah, I'm like from Texas or something, and then they're like, oh my word, like, you're from Texas? No way. Or like Tennessee. Or like, you could switch back to being from the UK, and they're like, oh wow, have you met the Queen before? And And you're like, no, not really. I like have this cow named Daisy and she milks a lot. She like, you know, does all that stuff. Like, be whoever you want to be, you know what I mean? Like, don't even, this video is all over the place. I hope I can edit it in a way that it makes sense. But anyways, do what you will with this information. You do not, let's see, do I have anything else in my notes? Oh, let me just read this out because I feel like, oh my word, I've been slouching the entire time. Okay, so it says, it was so in my head to be myself. Grammar. What? It was so in my head to be myself. Be myself. Honestly, I don't even know who that is, so that was a struggle. So instead of being who I was being who I thought I had to be. It seemed like I was being myself. Oh, what am I saying? So instead of being who I was being who I thought I had to be, so that it seemed like I was being myself. Make sense? If you look at my past videos, they're super cringe and kind of gross. And I finally figured out why. That's basically what I wrote. I wrote this whole thing out. You don't gotta be yourself, basically. You know, like, don't put that pressure on yourself. You can be like, become a man, become a woman. Look at Liza Koshy. She was like 5 different people and she was like super funny. I hope that my point was made and I hope that you understood me. So to all y'all fellow small to you fellow small YouTubers out there, wish you the best of luck as we continue on this relatable, quirky journey of ours until we find our true self. Remember how like Visco girls were a thing and now like bra girls are a thing? I think that's it for this video. Okay, matata enchilada. I'll talk to you guys later. We'll see what my next video is gonna be about. Not too sure yet, so stay tuned for that if you want to. If you don't like me, that's okay. You and me both, but I'm trying really hard to like me. So if you could be nice about it, but you know, do what makes you happy. As long as you're not hurting anyone else, you should be good. Hakuna Matata enchilada. I use my hands a lot. Hakuna Matata enchilada. I'll see you in my next video. Okay. Mwah. Bye. Dope. I already did that. Okay, cool. Thumbnail.